What's going on, everybody? Mile High back with another video. In today's video, I've got another Town Hall 17 attack strategy for you guys using another one of the event troops. This is the second one you unlock after the Meteor Golem. It is called the Lavaloon. It's just kind of like the Lavaloon puppet. It looks actually almost identical to it. And as you see, we're going to be bringing 9 of those with 5 balloons. We're bringing Quad Clone with a Super Yeti. You can either bring Super Yeti or normal Yetis, whichever you prefer. I honestly kind of prefer the Super Yeti. And for equipments, I am running the default equipments on the minion prints. I'm using the action figure and the giant arrow on the queen, the eternal tome and the rage gem on the warden, and then the electro boots and the rocket spear on the royal champion. So I'm going to go hop into a friendly challenge to show you guys how this works, and then we'll get into some tournament attacks. Alright, so this is actually a very simple setup. All you're going to do first is look for a queen's giant arrow lineup. So on this base, as you see, we have air defenses in a straight line on the bottom right and the top left. So I'm actually going to try to drop the queen right here. I'm going to try to shoot the giant arrow through and hopefully get both of those air defenses. If I only get the front one, that's still fine because obviously these Lavaloons are going to path to them. So you still want them to go to the backside ones and not the front side ones. That way they just coast through the base and tank for all your heroes and everything as you cross the base. Then with the Royal Champion, you're going to drop her on the opposite corner just to set the other side of the funnel, preferably going for another air defense. As you see, there's one there, and then the Electro Boots will also eliminate all this trash right here. So that'll set a funnel on both sides and give us perfect pathing in the middle. So then you're going to drop your balloons first, and then you're going to drop your Lavaloons in a line like this. Get your Warden down, your Blimp, and your Minion Prince. I like to use a really early Warden ability. Just protect everything on the entry into the base, and then obviously once you get into the core, you're going to Quad Clone. I'm not sure exactly how deep the Blimp's going to make it because we aren't going to take out any of the air sweepers with a giant arrow. So I'm probably going to make it into this compartment, but then I can just overlap my clone spells into the Town Hall compartment, and then I'll rage them up as well. And you can get a ton of value from that. And also, you don't have to worry about keeping your Blimp separated from your Lavaloons, because on most attacks, you don't want that to happen, obviously, because you don't want to clone the wrong thing. But if you clone your Lavaloons, they're actually very valuable to clone as well. So you're fine either way. If everything's just grouped up, just drop your Quad Clone and Rage, and it'll put in work. So we're going to get rid of this. As you see, a very simple setup. It's a very fast attack as well. As you see, this is a completely max base, obviously a friendly challenge, but a minute and 14 seconds. So we're going to press play. We're going to drop the queen over here first, shoot the giant arrow. We did pick up both air defenses. And I'll show you in one of the tournament attacks, even if you mess up your giant arrow, it's still incredibly powerful. So don't think it's completely necessary to get a really good giant arrow, but obviously it definitely does help. So we drop in our balloons, followed by all of our Lavaloons. We get our heroes in, get our Blimp in. Early Warden ability just to keep everything completely full health as we enter into the base. We're approaching the Clan Castle troops now. Obviously we really have nothing to deal with them. We're going to overlap our clones, get our rage down. So if you want to drop one of the clones, you could bring an extra rage and a poison spell to help deal with Clan Castle if you want. But usually your Minion Prince is going to be in there to help deal with that. Our Super Yetis are starting to thin out a little bit. We still have a couple of them here, but they are bidding on a wall. But look how many Lavaloons we have approaching the Town Hall now. Instantly wrecked the Town Hall. Our Royal Champion's still alive. Our Queen's actually still alive as well. Our Minion Prince is still alive. We did use the Dark Orb ability to freeze over some defenses. Just make sure you're watching that when it lines up, just to get as much value as you possibly can. And look how decimated this base is. We have so many troops still alive. That base is absolutely leveled. So this is definitely, in my opinion, the easiest attack in the game right now to use in tournaments. So without further ado, we're going to go hop into some tournament attacks now. Alright, so into our first attack here. As you see, it is a pretty strong base, at least upgrade-wise. I'm not sure about the layout, but we're just looking where we can get shot from. As you see, we tried to line up and hit this backside air defense and this frontside one, and we actually missed both of them. But you'll see, it's still not going to matter. We at least triggered both of the invis towers, but they may come back up before we make it across there anyway. I'm not 100% sure. I did drop in my balloons early, so that hook tower would pull them in instead of my Royal Champion, and it worked to absolute perfection. Look how much value we're going to be getting from our clones in this core. And here's a good example as well. It'll be cloning the Yetis and the Lavaloons. And we're just going to absolutely gut this core. The Lavaloons will tank for everything. We hit a Dark Orb from our Mini Prince to freeze over all these defenses on the left because the core was already gutted. There really was nothing else of value in the core. Our Super Yeti's still alive. They did fight off an Ice Golem there, so they got frozen up. But they're going to take out that Multi-Inferno. Then they're going to get wrecked by that Dragon, but it's completely fine. That Invis Tower is just about back up, but it gets taken out. And as you see, there's absolutely nothing left of this base already. The Lavaloons absolutely decimating up there. We have our minion prince still basically full health. Just look how crushed this base was. And again, this was a max base. As far as I can tell, it looked like everything was completely max. I'm in a little bit lower of a league right now. As you see, I'm in, I think that's Dragon, I think it's called 29. Because I was really burned out from the game, so I took a big break. So I did drop a lot of trophies, which is unfortunate. I am going to get back up into Legend, but obviously it's going to take a while now because these tournaments last like, what, a week, I think, or 5 days, something like that. It's going to take me a little bit of time to work my way back up. But I got to only attack the bases that are in front of me right now. So let's go get into another attack now. Alright, into another attack. Obviously, this isn't as strong of a base, but as you see at the bottom, it's only going to take a minute to absolutely decimate this. Looking for a giant arrow. We're going to shoot it from the elixir collector down here. We got both air defenses and both air sweepers. A huge giant arrow. So we're going to use our rocket spear ability over here from the right now. And there is some gaps in this base as well. Like I said, I'm a little bit lower in leagues, so I did run into a lot of crappy bases, but did the best I could. I had to attack the bases that were in front of me. I was able to find one max base, and then obviously the friendly challenge against my max base. And if you guys want to see this with the modifiers activated, you actually can add the modifiers on friendly challenges now for the defenses to do extra damage and stuff like they would in Legend. So we quad clone up in the core here, and again, as you see, we just dropped it on everything. I think we mostly actually cloned Lavaloons this time. And as you see, it does not matter. Absolutely shredding through the base. So we're just going to 2x through this now as it's just cleanup. There's not even any defenses left. This base was absolutely shredded. Again, not the highest level base, but it is what it is. I can't choose the bases, unfortunately. But we gutted the base. We're going to go hop into our fourth and final attack now. Alright, into the final attack. Again, not the highest level base, but it is what it is. A lot of it is leveled up, but there's also some lower level defenses. They have one max air defense here, and the other ones are not. I'm not sure what this guy's doing, but they're all different levels. So we're just looking for the giant arrow lineup now. And it's not giving us the best value here. So we're actually going to shoot it from this gold collector down here. And we got both the bottom air defenses. I'm trying to think of where I want to go in with my rocket spear. So we're going to go in from up here because I'm hoping that'll take out that single inferno out there. If you can take out infernos with your rocket spear, you can definitely go for that as well. Infernos and air defenses are good targets to go for that. We're going to drop all our lava balloons in now. I should have dropped my balloons first. That was a mistake there, but it's obviously not going to matter because we do use such an early warden ability. You just don't want to have your lava balloon get hit by seeking air mines right off the bat. That's why you're dropping your balloons first. Now we're going to quad clone our Yetis in the core here. And look how much value there is. We got both fire spitters, the monolith, the town hall, a hook tower, a multi-gear cannon. We have a single inferno. We have two single infernos actually. Everything gets gutted. Our super Yetis break through the wall, take out the enemy heroes, and just absolutely shred through the backside of this base. Again, we're just going to 2x, because essentially there's nothing left on this base already. And for some reason, he had an E-Drag in his clan castle. So obviously, this guy, not the best player, but we absolutely annihilated that base in 1 minute. So this is probably the most brainless attack there is in the game right now. You just hit a giant arrow, you spam everything in, quad clone your super Yeti in the core, and you gut through the base in a minute to a minute 30 seconds almost every time. I didn't have a single fail with this. I didn't use it all that much, maybe 10 attacks, but again, 100% extremely easy to use. So let me know in the comments how this works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.